There once was a ship, and it sailed upon the sea, and the name of the ship was the Turkish Reveille. And it sailed on the lonely, lonesome water, sailed on the lonesome sea. Up stepped the little sailor, saying, "What do you give to me if I sink that ship to the bottom of the sea?" "I'll sink it in the lonely, lonesome water, sink it in the lonesome sea." "Oh, I have a house and I have land, and I have a daughter that would be at your command. If you sink it in the lonely, lonesome water, sink it in the lonesome sea." He bows on his breast and away swam he, and he swam till he came to the Turkish Reveille, where it sailed on the lonely, lonesome water, sailed on the lonesome sea. He had him and all for to make a bore, and he bored 6 holes in the bottom of the floor. And he sunk it in the lonely, lonesome water, sunk it in the lonesome sea. Some was playing cards, and some were playing dice, and some were standing round and giving good advice. But he sunk it in the lonely, lonesome water, sunk it in the lonesome sea. He bowed on his breast and away swam he, and he swam till he came to the golden willow tree, where it sailed on the lonely, lonesome water, sailed on the lonesome sea. Says Captain, "Oh Captain, will you be as good as your word, and either will you let me come on board? For I sunk it in the lonely, lonesome water, sunk it in the lonesome sea." "Oh no, I will not be as good as your word, and neither will I let you come on board, though you sunk it in the lonely, lonesome water, sunk it in the lonesome sea." "If it were not for the love that I have unto your men, I would do unto you what I just did unto them. I would sink you in the lonely, lonesome water, sink you in the lonesome sea." He bowed on his breast and down sunk he, and he bid farewell to the golden willow tree, and he sunk in the lonely, lonesome water, sunk in the lonesome sea.